Hi guys, Greg and Cynthia here, heading out on another road trip today in southern Ontario. Might as well take advantage of the good weather while we've got it. We're heading up Highway 35 to the Minden area. We're going to go by Miners Bay. Come along for the ride. Hope you have a good time. And please feel free to comment in our comment section below. And of course, click like and subscribe. Your continued support is much appreciated. Isn't that true? Yeah. Okay. Off we go. Woo! Oh no! Okay, well, we made it. As you can tell by the sound, we're at a whitewater location here. It's Parks Canada Gull River Whitewater Rapids. A lot of training and some competition go on here. It's just off Highway 135 outside of Minden and the Horseshoe Lake area. So it's kind of settling in. Going to have a look around the area, see what. There's a family member that has a cottage up in this neighborhood too. So we might drop by there. I'm not sure. We'll just see what the day holds. But for now, we're going to go and have a little investigation of the whitewater here. As I mentioned, whitewater kayaking and canoeing. If I was to dip a paddle in there, I'd want a kayak with a skirt, that's for sure. I don't think my canoeing skills would stand a chance in this, but at any rate, let's go have a look. There's Cynthia. Water is cold. I'm gonna watch your step here. It's a little treacherous. There we go. Just a little further up the way is a lock dam that they use for the level of the lake. And then, of course, just north of where we are is Horseshoe Lake, and this is Gull Lake, or Gull River, I should say. Where they do the kayaking and the canoeing. So it's quite a stretch, actually. There's another shot for scale. Yeah, the waves are pretty big. I wouldn't want to take a canoe and not, as I mentioned, maybe a kayak on the right day. Some ministry guys working on the water metering system. We've got a meter here which checks for the water level, the lake level, and the temperature, etc. So I guess that's how they can tell when it's safe to kayak and canoe. As this river could light up, get pretty fierce, and then it would be dangerous. So safety before sport, right? Okay, here's Cynthia enjoying a refreshment at the picnic table. What a location! There's the picnic table, and there's the river right there. So that's what you call lunch with a view. Well, I hope we got some good shots, because that was a bit of a panic. I put little Haliburton, as I like to call it, which is the Mavic Mini 1 over the rapids, and I put it in C mode, which is cinema mode. But obviously there's air coming off the rapids which is greater than 20 miles per hour. It just kind of wreaked havoc with the controls. It didn't want to hover. I was tied into satellite, but the hover function just wasn't getting it. Also over white water, it's not very good for its depth or height sensors. So I was kind of just flying it backwards for a bit, fighting the wind. And I pulled it in behind a tree so that it had some shelter from the wind and the rapids, and we were able to fly it back safely. I did a change on its function, put it into sport mode, and even with the sport mode, it was getting pushed around quite a bit. Now this thing is supposed to fly 45 mile an hour in sport mode, but as far as hovering, it's a little bit difficult. So yeah, we got some nice shots, but I'm not going to spend any more time flying the little guy over top the rapids. Just not enough strength coming out of the small props, and yeah, I don't want to lose it. It's a great little drone that I can take places that I can't take the big ones. So lesson learned. Obviously, it's good that we got the experience. An absolute novice would have lost that drone. You know, the panic, it would have gone up into a tree, just freaking hit the control, whatever. Just had the presence of mind to maintain its flight altitude. Although I couldn't get it forward, was able to, again, like I said, tuck it behind a tree. And Cynthia got involved. She found where it was, and I was able to bring it in through the foliage. So hooray! We're not out $750 for another, or how much ever it was. I think it's what we paid for it new. You could probably pick up one of these for about $350 now. A couple of years ago, you know, early adopters, you pay more. Well, that's our story, and we're sticking to it. We're going to take you to another couple locations, maybe get the big bird up to get some larger panoramic shots. Hope you like what you're seeing today. I know we're enjoying being here. Remember, click that like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate your support. Oh, comment in the section below, please. Any comments or suggestions, much appreciated. Okay, so what do you think of this place? Is it cool?
Yeah, very nice place.
Worth to drive up the worth to drive up 35?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so far away. Now, when you see it, it's kind of like, it's worth the drive.
It's worth the drive. There, you heard it. Straight from Cynthia, it's worth the drive. Come on, check this out sometime. Okay, we're going to head up the way a little bit, see what it looks like from the front. Maybe we can get some photos or some videos of the lake from the dam, which is where they control the river flow and the lake level. Go for a little walk down the Whitewater Trail here. Again, Cynthia's taking some photos. We had a couple of canoeists just pull up, and one lady that was showing me her canoe. We should go and actually talk to them a little bit later. That'd be kind of neat because they've got a special canoe for doing whitewater with. I was thinking, geez, I wouldn't want to take a lake canoe in here. No way, not a chance. Here we go. This is some of the more interesting rapids. Minden Whitewater Preserve. Can you read that? I hope you can. This is Minden Whitewater Preserve, Whitehorse Falls. And as you can see, there's some pretty good rapids down there. This looks like great fun. Right there you see it. Every drone pilot's worst nightmare. I don't know whether you can see it, but those are the markers. That's a good flow coming through there. Here comes Cynthia. Wouldn't that be fun, eh? Going down that? Dude, spit you right out. As you can see behind me, there's a pretty gnarly section of whitewater Judging by the post numbers, that being number 1, I think most of the kayakers and canoers will forego that nasty little bit of, looks like class 5 to me. I don't know. Let's see. There's a couple guys heading down now. Maybe we'll catch some video of them doing their thing. I'm not comfortable putting the drone up over the whitewater right now, as explained earlier. Had a bit of an incident. There's low to no control with the updrafts and downdrafts generated by the white waters. So, and beyond that, that is a drone pilot's nightmare. Wires everywhere. So we don't want to lose the drone today. We'll just take some nice shots and some video from the ground, I think. We came, we saw some waterfall and the kayak and canoe course. We're gonna head up the path to the lake now, see what they got going on there. All sorts of interesting visuals though to check out here, like that. Got a little creek over here. If you want to take a little bath, that's where to do it. Your little cool down where it's nice and safe. And of course, nice little forest trail here. Well, here's one of those canoes. I was talking with a nice young lady there. She was telling me that they're specially designed. You can see that there's water, air bladders in them. The object, of course, is not to take on water, but hey, you never know, right? So it's good that you got that flotation in there. Okay, now we know why they start the race a little further down the course. There's a gnarly one right there. That's a real induction current. That would suck you down and under and spin you around like you're in a washing machine. A lot of people will pass on that one. The more advanced canoers and kayakers, I'm sure, can handle it. But wow, what a beautiful place. Further up, we've got where the lake meets the river, where Horseshoe Lake feeds into Gull River. This water here behind me is actually water from Horseshoe Lake, which is obviously from other lakes, because they're all interconnected. So who knows where the water really comes from? It comes from the sky. No, it comes from the ground. I don't know. It comes from somewhere. Ooh, look at that white water. That looks fairly intimidating. More advanced kayakers would live for this stuff, seriously. Like, I mean, novices or people that really don't know what they're doing, you could get killed. You could easily die in there. Yeah. Got a lot to cross. Yep, that's some white water. Hey, Cynthia, come here, get in the picture. I don't know, is the camera going to get us both? Hopefully that's some white water. Well, there you have it. We got some good drone footage and some footage of some kayakers and canoers doing some pretty wild stuff on what is it? Gull River at Horseshoe Lake. So there's the Gull River. There's the dam, or not the dam. Well, yeah, it's a dam. It's a water control dam. And there's the lake, or part of the lake, the end of the lake. This is Little Horseshoe Lake. Up around the corner there somewhere is my cousin's cottage, or my aunt and uncle's cottage, which he inherited. And here we are, in the middle of the road, in beautiful southern Ontario, looking at that red water. That red water flows. Beautiful. Well, that's a wrap for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed our time down on Gull River Rapids on Horseshoe Lake. It's very interesting. Got to see some really cool stuff today. We were a little surprised. Thought we were just going to come see the rapids, but we actually saw the folks putting their kayaks and canoes in. Got some nice aerial footage. Nice day. Do you have a good time, sweet?
Yeah, I do.
That's awesome. Glad we came today. We got to get out of the house more. Okay. Yeah, well, you can find it on the map, Horseshoe Lake. If you're ever in the area, drop by, tell them Greg and Cynthia sent you. CanNoy Life, remember, click like and subscribe. Thanks so much. We do appreciate your support. Have yourself a great day.